We do separate things. We do separate benefits sometimes. We sometimes do television shows by ourselves. Yeah. We have our own private lives. We're not in each other's back pockets all the time, so that we maintain our individuality. It's an interesting family, the three of us. Each one of us is very separate, as a separate kind of person. And it really couldn't be two of us. It's really three of us.
First of all, I would like to say a word or two. I know you won't be thinking this applies to you, but it's true, and it do. All your life, you have had to sing your song alone, not believing anybody could have known, but it's wrong, and you know. I found a song, let me sing it with you, let me say it now, all the meaning is new, but wouldn't it be good if we could say it together? Don't be afraid to sing me your mind, think about the joy that I know we can find, wind them around and see what they sound like together. The song is love, 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 the song is love.
Probably see him in the show. There's Peter over there, right? Peter? Oh, there. Oh, yeah, I didn't recognize him. Yes, who's that? That's my nephew. This is my brother. Nishki. How old are you? 3? Nishki. What's your name? Mike. Hello, Mike. How are you? Where's the sign?
But when you hold the note is when it sounds. Somebody got a cold in my nose. Now I don't have a cold in my nose.
Okay, is that
Let's just sing something. Hey, Margaret, I left you a note. Did you get what I wrote? Hey, Margaret, it also falls off very soon. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Sounds better to me, Peter. Don't you think? It doesn't have that really tinny business.
What kind of receiver you have up there?
Wow.
What is it? Just like a one-channel? Wow. Yeah.
So I'm fixing your plug in, really. He's going wireless.
From where?
From
Where's
his
his
pocket.
microphone? Hey kid, where's your microphone?
Here.
Nobody allowed in here
Here.
without a microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4.
When the wind will stop and the breeze will cease to be breathing, like the stillness in the wind before the hurricane begins, the hour that the ship comes in. Oh, the seas will split and the ship will hit, and the sand on the shoreline will be shaken, and the tide will sound and the waves will pound, and the morning will be breaking. And the sun will lift as the mainsail shifts and the boat drifts onto the shoreline, and the sun will respect every face on the deck the hour that the ship comes in, and the sands will roll out a carpet of gold for your weary toes to be touching, and the ship's wise men will remind you once again that the whole wide world is watching. Oh, the foes will arise with a sleep still in their eyes, and they'll jerk from their beds and think they're dreaming, but they'll pinch themselves and squeal, and they'll know that it's for real the hour that the ship comes in. And they'll raise their hands and we'll meet all your demands, but we'll shout from the bow, your days are numbered, and like Pharaoh's tribe they'll be drowned in the tide, and like the lion they'll be
Who leads the group?
It's very much like that arch, the Roman arch, in the sense that we all lead, but in different things. Peter leads in about technical things, for instance, I would think, and Paul has a better concept of total sound. You know, in orchestration, he's very, very helpful. And he has a much more now concept of sound. Peter's very classical. He's a much more classical sense of sound. I'm me. And so that...
Do you follow them?
Well, I don't follow them. I bring my thing to it, which is whatever that is. It's hard for me to say what my thing is. I feel sometimes terribly selfish because I have, for a living, something that is very total and very beautiful, and I get to say all the things I want to say, and nobody stops me from saying them, and it's fun, and it feels good, and it's like a sport, because I get to move, you know, it's like basketball sometimes, and I get a kind of it's very total, it's a very total existence, and sometimes I feel sad that so many people don't have that in their life, that freedom in their life, that they are oppressed by their jobs, by their society, by the structure, that beauty in them is constantly frustrated and constantly turned inward and warped, and they're always turning the lights out on us. I thought the sun rose in your eyes. Oh, that man's gonna get himself killed again.
Okay, no talking now. I got it too. Come on. I mean it, Chris. No talking, I got it too. Okay? Get out of here. So it's an echoey room, it's just the worst part. The bathroom in there is worse because the toilets keep on flushing.
the earth and land. I think that's the last verse. Of time I think that's the first time I played with you. Yeah, we got all the verses all mixed up. That's the first verse. Yes, because we said held you close instead of laying with you. Yeah. Right, so it would be first time ever I
Kissed your mouth. What comes after that?
the second verse, the three verses.
Well, so
3 and 4?
You recorded.
Alright, so then we did Kiss Your Mouth and Lay With You and Saw You. The first time I ever saw you,
Your face.
I thought the sun rose in your eyes. Right, and the first time ever I
Is it too soft low for you?
What was your first big breakthrough as a group?
Hungry Eye. Yeah. Yeah, after all is said and done, I mean, there were lots of nice ups and downs, but boy, we came into the Hungry Eye, and it just happened to be a coincidence of a lot of people's psyches at the same time. Third on the bill, but sort of not really that
I mean, headliners ahead of us on the bill, but not really headliners. A guy working for Warner Brothers Records who was a promotion man, but he hadn't really done his real promotion yet. I mean, he was a lot hotter than, they had hired him, but he hadn't really had a chance to flower yet. Marin County, the college there. Students very aware of what was going on in the world, but not a chance to verbalize it, not a chance to put their fingers into something and say, yes, this we believe in. Just the climate was just so right, and man, we came in third on the bill or fourth on the bill, and inside of 4 or 5 days we were first on the bill, standing crowds. I mean, we giggled going to work, man, walking past all these people standing in line to get into the Hungry High.
And when I die, and when I'm dead and gone, there'll be one child born and the world to carry on. There'll be one child born to carry on. I'm not scared of dying, and I don't really care if it means by me dying. Well, it's less time in here. If it means by me dying, when dying time is here. Just bundle up my coffin, but it's cold and I'm there. And when I die, I'm gone. There'll be one child born and a world to carry on. One to carry on, to carry on. My troubles are many, they're as deep and well. I can't swear there ain't no heaven, and I pray there ain't no hell. Pray there ain't no heaven, pray there ain't no hell. But I'll never know by heaven, only my dying will tell. Only my dying will tell. And when I die, when I'm gone, there'll be one child born and a world to carry on. One carry on, to carry on. Live my people, long as I live. Oh, I got to have no faith on me. All I have to live in is to have no faith on me. And all I have to die in is to go naturally. I only want to go naturally. And when I die, when I'm gone, there'll be one child born and a world to carry on. One carry on, world to carry on. Every one child born to carry on.
Two ducks over there. Let's get them. We'll never catch them. See, for a long time I kept thinking that what I was doing was just a natural extension of me. And that, because it's so easy to fool yourself with this material, and working with Peter and Mary, because we're so real with each other all of the time. And I guess that comes after 10 years of knowing anybody. That then you get off stage and you're real with the people off stage, and you try to be as real as you can on stage, but you tend to forget that the whole industry itself is not geared to that kind of realism. And so you start getting phone calls. I mean, I'm just trying to do my thing. Just trying to be at home with my old lady and my kid, but we get phone calls, people knock on the door.
wonder if they can have an autograph, or is this the house of, or we had some kids throw rocks in. Man, I remember when I was a kid hearing stories about, let's go to old McGregor's house, man. It's a haunted house. We can throw rocks in because we hate him, man. Well, I never really got into that, but on Halloween night, you know, on pranks and stuff, I'd go around and do rollers, and especially if there were people in the neighborhood, man, that you could get. Well, now I've turned into one of those people, man. The kids just lurk around outside waiting to get me. We had a couple of rocks thrown in through the window. So what I've begun to do, although this movie certainly isn't any indication of it, I'm trying to put up a wall between what I do for a living and how I get away from it at home, because it's really important to get away from it now. And what an incredible way to get away from it, man. Woo! Right, Ty? Right? There's a rock out there. Here, I'll turn you around, man, so you can see the rock. Oh, it's a rock with some white bird shit on it. That's where I go for my vacation. Just row out to the rock and then let the boat drift back in. And the tides here, man, are so incredible. Really keeps you aware of what the earth is, you know, and how strong it is. Because the tide now is normal. It's about halfway between high and low. When it gets up to high, and there's some rain too, it comes clear up to the bottom step of my back porch, and I'm the highest house around here. So like that house, here, I'll wheel you around for you. See that house over there with the doors open? Well, that house over there gets flooded out. Water just fills the whole basement. And the road, here, I'll turn you around so you can see the bridge down there where we were with the ducks. That section down there. Well, that road gets so flooded that no cars can get through. Well, when that happens, man, you say, right. I think the Lord meant us to have this kind of peace and quiet, you know, to be that cut off every once in a while. Otherwise, I don't know, you just become so involved in the action that you have nothing to offer to it. You just become I can understand the expression of being a vessel, you know, and letting things take you where it will. I can't live my whole life that way. I've got to have these moments. You know, I take my work home, and so much of my work comes from my home. You know, the tunes that I write and stuff, they come out of my daily living experiences. But when all of your daily living experiences are about the same thing, then you cease to live somehow. You're not experiencing life fully. So you start writing about the industry. You write a song like I Dig Rock and Roll Music, you know, which is a groovy song on one level, but on another level it's got nothing to do with this, man. This is water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's got, I don't know, somehow making a record about other records is got nothing to do with life somehow. So I have to keep coming back here just to remind myself of that. What'd you say your name was? Lloyd Bridges?
It's a pretty wild shot, man. You got a handkerchief?
My old lady's trying to skip a stone. Oh yeah, well you want to clean it off now, right?
Oh well.
Here, I can do it. Oh, it's not really going to dry, though. It is better?
It's kind of...
there, now it's getting...
fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh. Can I check your oil?
I'd like to tell a little story before. The last time I was here, I sang a song about a house that really wasn't. And this time I'd like to sing a song about a house that really shouldn't be, and doesn't have to be, and was never really intended to be. And I sort of like to tell a little parable about it because there are a lot of cycles involved, a lot of little circles. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but of course there's the clothing cycle, you know, where you start out dressing like all the kids in the neighborhood, and when you start finding your own world, then you come back to clothes that just sort of feel comfortable, you know. I mean, I just don't dig wearing all that, you know, flashy psychedelic stuff. I mean, I just, you know, baggy tweeds and the good old leather jackets. Yeah, that's good. And that's precisely what you used to put your parents down for wearing, you know. And you say, oh, God, Dan, not that jacket, not the school dance, oh, Lord. So there's cycles involved there. Then there's another cycle. Then there's me at 6 years old going to a little white pointy church and all these people praying and talking, and so I thought I'd try it. And he didn't answer me immediately. There was no direct response. So I thought I'd check him out a little later in a dime store when I copped a yo-yo. And the sky didn't open up. He didn't. No, Stoogie, put back that yo-yo. And then I realized it's just a short jump from that to cheating on exams, and just a short jump from cheating on exams because everybody does it, to hedging on your income tax because everybody does it. And I began to question where it was all going to end. And then I began to see a lot of reaping and sowing going on around me. Yeah, right. I'd see people get on subways and go, hey man, get on my foot. What'd you get on my foot? Yeah, stick your dumb foot out there with stuff on your dumb foot. I just realized that all I have to do is turn the cheek, you know. Hey, wait, get on my foot, man. What are you doing on my... Oh, wow. Hey, I'm really sorry, man. I didn't mean to step on your foot. Oh. Okay, sorry. Anyway... So that brings us all back around again to that funny little white house, pointy roof. That's for the summer.
Sunday morning, very bright, I read your book by colored light that came in through the pretty window picture. I visited some houses where they said that you were living, and they talked a lot about you, and they spoke about your giving. They passed a basket with some envelopes. I just had time to write a note. All it said was, I believe in you. Passing conversations where they mentioned your existence and the fact that you had been replaced by your assistants. The discussion was theology, and when they smiled and turned to me, all that I could say was I believe in you. I stopped by your house again on Christmas or Thanksgiving, and a bald man said you were dead, but the house would go on living. He recited poetry when he saw me stand to me, shook his head, said I'd never find you. Mother used to dress me up, and while my dad was sleeping, we would walk down to your house without speaking.
That's my mother.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, you're lucky.
Corbett wants a cup of coffee. Let me give him a
Me
cup.
too, I want a cup. It's great.
Okay, I get two, Joe.
Pretty good.
Hello, baby.
Great. Hello, John. Where are you, on the coast?
Sweetheart, call by your first name, the second.
You are. When did you get back?
It's your name.
Yes,
We
how
leave
you
it like
feeling?
that. Oh, I love that.
Exhausted.
I love that.
Reasonable, in certain ways, ludicrous in
Oh,
others.
really? Boy,
Yeah.
girl.
Yes.
Boy, about 14 months.
Yeah. I'll give you...
You
Oh, terrific. So is
little
that...
bad
Right. Terrific.
You do.
So it's, you see, it's a sort of a movie within a movie.
Yeah.
Because she sees these shelves over here are lit now, right? And she says, she's never seen them lit. She said, I think they should be lit.
Right, we talked about it.
Really?
No, that the shelves should be lit so you can see the prequel.
See, these are friends, right?
Yes.
But they've got these cameras and these events are being recorded. But the events themselves are real. The movie is real, but we're so unaccustomed to the camera that
This is becoming interesting. Why am I going to reject you?
there's
a whole part of
We'll send a
Well, I know,
film
but I
take
can't
over
do
the
it.
interview.
But the people had nothing to do with this march. You were in good order. Stay still. Stand still. Stand still. Do not run. Stand still. Your man stay. Do not run. Do not run. Stand where you are. Do not move. Nothing but a smoke bomb. It's a smoke bomb. Don't you? It's a smoke bomb. It's a smoke bomb. Don't move. Some kid. Stay where you are. Do not
Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Oh, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Paul and Mary and I walked and marched and prayed with Dr. Martin Luther King when he was alive. It was he that articulated the vision of the end of that march, of this march, and of the march that will take us to the land of his dream. He had a dream, and he had started to forge that dream into a reality with love. And now we inherit that dream. He meant it for all of us. We shall honor him in death as we did in life by pledging ourselves to the realization of his dream. Peace, brothers.
No, that's it. We're trying to get him out now.
This your first march? My mommy took me marching about your age. It's a good beginning.
Well, that's all right.
Not with a what? Notable?
Maybe we ought to spread it out.
Hey. These 2 million people are with me, and I'm a notable. Oh, out of sight.
Hey, I'm going to tell him. Tell him I'm going with you.
That's right. All half bears. Who wants a half of gubble gubble?
But where's your fortune?
I must be fair in my dealings with others and develop my natural sense of justice.
We've been marching as a group since 1963, and it never ceases to amaze me. It's like you see all those good people over and over again, and then new faces, and it's kind of it's spiritually very nice, you know. Because we get together and you say, right, I know you care, and you knew I cared, and here we are.
And the majority is not so silent.
We've
been marching since 1961, where our groups were small, and I must say today is
exciting.
Beautiful. I just don't believe it.
All we are saying is give me a chance. All we are saying is give me a chance. All we are saying is give me a chance. All we are saying is give
Did you hear what I said? I said we are not on the eve of a revolution in this country. We are in one. But it is not like the kind of revolution that the first American Revolution was. It's a revolution that may not, hopefully, have to become horribly bloody. But it is a revolution that threatens to become bloody because it's going to be the confrontation of really polarized opinions and positions. Look, how many of you are there? Maybe like 1,000 people here. If all of you were to really put your bodies on the line, your heart, really put your bodies there. You know, there's a difference between somebody talking against the war in Vietnam and somebody going to jail. You know what I mean? If you say the revolution isn't going to touch you, you're wrong. There's no hiding place. So I told him that he better shut his mouth and do his job like a man. And he answered, listen, Father, I will never kill another. He thinks he's better than his own brother that died. What the hell does he think he's doing to his father who warned him upright? Take your place on the great Mandela as it moves through your great moment of time. With orders now, you must choose now. And if you lose, you're only losing your life. Tell the jailer not to bother with his meal of bread and water today. He is fasting till the killing's over. He's a martyr. He thinks he's a prophet, but he's a coward. He's just playing the game. He can't do it. He can't change it. It's been going on for 10,000 years. Take your place on the great Mandela as it moves through your great moment of time. With orders now, you must choose now. And if you
great moment of time will lose now. You must choose now. And if you lose, you're only losing your life. Tell the people they are safe now. Hunger stopped him. He lies still in his cell. Death has gagged his accusation. We are free now. We can kill now. We can hate now. Now we can end the world. And we're not guilty. He was crazy. And it's been going on for 10,000 years. Take your place on the great Mandela as it moves through your great moment of time. When all you must choose now. And if you lose, you are
One, two, three, four.
A little better than 6 inches, not that much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
23 and you'll probably...
No, section 9 is no good. I mean, it's really no direct center. And section 1 even is no direct center. I just think you should know about that because I would say that the system of hanging that way is very good. But you can put another 4 of them on. You know, actually, you don't need. You know what you need? You just need another 4 high-frequency drivers. So you got enough bass out there. You just don't have the treble high-frequency. Okay, wait a second. All right, give me your AV. The question that all of you we would have to ask yourselves, I know, is what is going to make me happy? What's going to make me feel good? Status in the community? Is it going to be the acquisition of material things? You go to college and you say, am I learning anything relevant? You go and talk to a bunch of people and you say, are we really talking? Are we touching one another? Is there any contact? How are you going to do that when you know that you're really scared to let yourself really just be who you are? Well, the first thing is to know that it's there, and to know that when you take off all your fears and walls, that the worst thing that can happen is that you put one foot right into paradise. How can I talk about this when Vietnam people are killing each other? How can I dare to talk about your finding happiness when they are dying? And they, who's they? Our boys? There is no our boys in Vietnam. We are all people, human beings. And when we can stop thinking about our boys and thinking about the people being killed uselessly because this war is an anachronism and it's not solving anything, then we start to not lie to ourselves. Well, in any event, how do I have the audacity? How dare I talk about your finding beauty and love while that's going on? Because, people, unless you have a vision of what it's going to be like, what it can be like, and what beauty is, all your energy devoted to feeling the horror of what is going on in the world is useless. Can we turn on the lights again? Can we turn on the lights again?